morning. Good morning.
I think that works. I'm unsure. My camera looks like ass today. It's not wanting to sync properly.
I look like fight today. Not really, but like, and I don't know where these last like few weeks went.
Oh look, it
Like,
shows what I use for a
not been able
camera
to
now.
keep up.
That's cool. There's a watermark for my camera now.
Great. I
Yeah.
love that.
I fucking hate that.
Mhm.
Hello,
let's see.
stream.
What is it that I need to be doing?
Work?
Obviously that. I was working on destroying medications, and then I got kind of like, with that.
Felt.
Because there's so many I gotta get through. Okay, give me a moment.
Okay. Well, stream, here we are again. Yeah. Welcome. How we doing this morning? Or afternoon or evening or whatever. I just got done with breakfast. We're working on our third energy drink of the morning within, like, I don't know, 3 of these in 1 hour. Something like that. They're all like, 900 milligrams of caffeine's enough to kill you. Well, eat my shorts. If I die, I die.
Do not forget to take pictures today.
I will.
Today's the 4th.
I like watching my camera freeze up on stream. Like, this is fucking amazing.
I know, right?
Like, sometimes it looks sped up, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what's going on with it.
Sticky note is ready. I should get my email ready for Monday. I have the list.
I mean, it's streaming in the right shit. It's on all the right settings. It's just not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Alright, we got something new for the stream today. We're doing something new. Odd facts about 1811, because that's what I was thinking about last night in 1811.
1811.
Yep. In 1811, there is a powerful earthquake series known as the New Madrid earthquakes. They shook the Mississippi Valley, causing unusual phenomena like the Mississippi River running backwards and widespread damage, while the first steamboat on the western waters, the New Orleans, also experienced tremors. Ooh. Ooh.
My list for Monday.
So now we know in 1811 there were weird ass fucking earthquakes that happened in Mississippi.
Right.
Odd facts about 1833. In 1833, Andrew Jackson became the first U.S. president to ride a railroad train. And And the
my.
UK passed the Factory Act, which established regulations for child labor in factory conditions, including a 4-member inspectorate to enforce the law. Hell yeah. Did you know that somebody was trying to develop a computer in 1833?
Not surprising.
The man's name was Charles Babbage, a pioneer in developing a computer. Huh. The first semiconductor was recorded. So the first one on record is in 1833. It's called the Silicon Engine. Oh, it's a computer shit. So we have had computers since, like, probably a long-ass fucking time here, stream. Like, a long time, baby girl. Look at that. Now I can see chat. I can see me. We can have a good old time. I can see Discord.
Sorry.
Oh, in 1883, the significant for the passage of the Slavery Abomination Act in the British Empire, which began the process of freeing enslaved people, and the Factory Act, which aimed to improve working conditions for children in factories. Oh my god, the first lock-stitch sewing machine was invented in 1833.
Ooh, was that the singer?
No.
Am I missing someone?
Maybe.
Jewett is gone.
Okay, so it was
Maybe it's
created by
gone.
some guy named Walter Hunt. He didn't patent it. And the analytical engine was by the Charles Babbage guy, because he made the
yeah.
first semiconductor.
Nice.
This is fucking cool. Look at that. Useful facts you didn't think you needed to know, but now you do.
Mm-hmm.
The Leonid meteor storm was seen across the United States in the sky, and in the night. Oh my fucking god, I can't read today. Oh fuck! Jesus Christ! Holy fucking shit, that's loud!
Sorry.
Thank you, Rose.
You're welcome.
Jesus. Holy fucking shit,
Probably
that's
fix the,
loud.
Yeah, volume of your sound
I
alert.
can't fix that. This is a preset
Yes, you can.
package. All of this stuff's
and
preset and I cannot. Like, if I show the screen, you will see that I can't.
I'm pretty sure there's a way you can.
I tried for about 30 minutes before going live to see if there were places.
Oh,
because,
gotcha.
like,
Okay.
even my starting screen, if you look at my starting screen, I cannot change the stuff to my socials. I was sitting there trying.
I've noticed. It
was fucking, it was horrible.
So what are you using again?
Me, I'm back on OBS because it's the only place I can use my
OBS.
camera.
Okay. There is a way to fix it on OBS.
Because everything I use comes from Owned Pro.
Right.
because it's just a
What's up?
simple little free thing, and apparently this is what I get for using simple free things.
Yeah.
I get scared the fuck out of. Oh.
There's a
And
way to fix
this
it.
one
Like,
came
whenever I
with,
get a day,
yes?
yeah, whenever I get a day, like we'll look at it together
That would be
and see what we can do.
amazing. I no longer
Yeah.
have to work tomorrow morning. I switched
nice.
out with a night shift because she has shit go down tomorrow. She's like, hey, this would work better for me if we did that. I'm like, that works with me. I'm not really wanting to stay up for over 24 hours to come to work.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nonsense.
But thanks for scaring the living fuck out of me. Now I know that this one actually has, like, notification sounds.
Yes.
And we are 3 away from our monthly goal. Look at that.
All right. Okay, so I got it as high importance. I don't know if there's a new...
That shit needs a goddamn warning. Oh, that's cool. It finally fucking works up at the top. I could never get it to work by myself. As soon as I get the fucking shit where it's grouped, it works, but, you know, it don't fucking work any other time.
Oh, so Dayton got a case manager. Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Back to what I was reading.
I think he's
The Leonid meteor storm was seen across the United States in the night and early morning of November 12th and 13th in 1833. Those who were awake to witness the storm were in awe between... Fuck! Jesus Christ! Did you do that?
Oh, that's Monday. I didn't do anything.
Why'd it go off again?
I did nothing. I don't know.
Look, now it's
I have no
fucking
idea.
broken.
I did nothing.
Jesus.
I'm trying to figure out staffing at the moment.
Okay, so that wasn't you. I don't know what that was or why it popped up and did that again, but oh.
I don't know either.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. I need to ask my supervisor something.
I need a fucking hug because Jesus Christ. Just looking up interesting facts and this is what I fucking get.
I'll text her. It sounds like she's at a meeting.
I think that's safe. Yeah, it's safe. Okay, cool. It's a magical play down, Charlie. Shun the non-believer, shun! Alright. The Brooklyn Bridge opened May 24th, 1883.
Time. Schedules end. I'll do Sunday at 7.
April 5th. Oxygen. This is April 5th, 1883. Oxygen is liquefied for the first time. Ooh.
We'll do 5 p.m.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that actually works for my camera, not gonna lie. April 28th, the first Rugby Sevens tournament is played at Melrose RFC in Scotland.
Hmm.
And in 1883, the eruption of Krakatoa happened in Indonesia, which is a volcano.
Yes. I remember reading about Krakatoa.
I don't. I just think that it's, like, pretty cool.
Yeah, cool name, that's for sure. Krakatoa.
The modern
Not
zipper, patented as a separable fastener in 1917, was invented by Gideon Sundback, a Swedish-American engineer who built other designs. Okay, cool. Look at you. You go, dude.
Mhm.
You wanna know when the foggiest day in the U.S. history was?
What's the foggiest day in U.S. history?
January 25th of 2024.
Really?
Sounds accurate because literally up here in where I'm at, we had some of the thickest fog I've ever fucking driven in.
I think I remember.
The eruption of Krakatoa killed 36,000 people, so it was literally like Pompeii.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that for now? Okay. We're gonna be done with groups soon.
The first patent for a washing machine was granted to Nigel Briggs of New Hampshire in 1797.
Oh my.
The description of the device was lost in a patent office fire in 1836. Get your shit together, New Hampshire, you fuck-ups!
Seriously.
Washington
Oh,
State
me
is
here.
known for
Wanna
its
see what I got
fog.
Abby for her birthday?
Ooh,
You wanna see what I got her?
yeah.
I got her a little trike. Hold
You
on,
got
hold
her
on, hold on,
little
hold on.
trike. I want to see the little
Mhm.
trike.
Orders. I shall show you. How should I send it?
You can send it any way you want. They can't see anything besides me.
Oh, you didn't get my gift.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah?
A gifted nitro?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Little sand. They're about to get loud. Hold on.
Oh, look at that. That's adorable. Rose, they brought back Verdansk. Oh, she ran away.
I heard. Give me a moment.
Okay.
They're getting out of group and it's about to get loud.
Okay. What were elephant pants? Elephant pants are a style of loose-fitting trousers made of lightweight fabric featuring printed elephant patterns. Sounds fucking dope to me. Like, really dope. Like, I want some. Alright, I don't have a be right back screen, so I'm turning off my camera and I'm running to the bathroom and I will be back momentarily. Cause I need the bathroom. And I'm back, Stinky. Stink. Fuck my pussy! I mean, oh no, I dropped my vape. I really gotta stop fucking doing that. Oh, I should have kept it off for another moment. Alright, let's see. fun facts. Let's go 101 years back. So we're going to do 1732. Well, now I know what year George Washington was born. Pretty cool. Things we forget to do when we eat sometimes. Insulin! Alright, so, in 1732 we had some shit happen, okay? The charter was granted to establish the Georgia colony, and mind you, this is 1732. George Washington was born, and the Hat Act was passed, restricting colonial hat exports, okay? Yeah. George Washington was born February 22nd in the Virginia colony. We weren't even a nation yet, okay? We were just fucking colonized. But people are all like, America's 400 years old. No, we're almost 250. Shut the fuck up. Learn how to count. So every year on their 250th, every country on their 250th year anniversary, some bad shit fucking happens. And this is every country on their 250th anniversary. So odds are, in America, we're all gonna fucking die. I'm okay with that. Georgia was the 13th British colony. The first settlers of Georgia arrived in November. There were 114 men, women, and children. Shut the fuck up, phone. On the River Thames to set sail for the new colony of Georgia, led by James Oglethorpe. What a name, James Oglethorpe! 1732 was also a leap year.
I have not.
Wow, is there really nothing else interesting in 1732? Okay, what about 1631?
Yeah.
Get this, you ready for this? In 1631, Roger Williams, a radical Puritan, landed near Boston and advocated for religious liberty, eventually founding Rhode Island. Also, John Smith, John Smith from Pocahontas. He, explorer of New England, died in London June 21st, 1631. I don't know why, but I feel like yelling, hear ye, hear ye. Mount Vesuvius erupted in 1631 for the first time since it killed the fucking dinosaurs. St. Patrick's Day officially took its first ever holiday was in 1631. Now we have a weird accent that we can't get rid of because, well, we started talking in an accent. Fuck. Oh, 1630 was a lovely year. Okay, so in 1630, the founding of Massachusetts Bay Colony by John Winthrop and his fleet of Puritan settlers. You see? The beginning of the Deccan famine in India, and the first case of some woman flashing her tits causing the bubonic plague to start spreading in Turin. Jesus. What a fact. Don't let him get your fucking coffee creamer then. Swat at him. Tell him no. Smack him. Yell at him. Do something. Alright. More stuff about... Let's see. We're doing 1629. Alright. The Massachusetts Bay Colony was granted a royal charter, and an epidemic, possibly typhoid fever, caused thousands of deaths in Milan, preceding the Great Plague. The Great Plague, as in the bubonic plague, of 1630. On March 4th, the Massachusetts Bay Colony was granted a royal charter, making the first colony to be created in what became the United States. Look at that. An epidemic, possibly typhoid fever, caused thousands of deaths in Milan in the summer of 1629. That was a time of war and famine for them. Pretty much the fatal Great Plague of 1630 was caused by typhoid fever, which eventually turned into bubonic plague through rats and bullshit like that. The period from March 1629 to April 1640 is when Charles I did not summon Parliament, and it became known as the personal rule. So he did not shit with Parliament. It was like, fuck you bitches, yank on this big old fucking crammy hard thing. And they're all like, oh my god, what are you doing? And he's like, right. I'm ruling shit by myself. I don't need you sluts. Let's see.
That's how they spoke back then.
Charles I's financial and religious policies during the personal rule led to growing opposition, including the introduction of ship money. I don't even know what that is. And a new book of common prayer in Scotland. So Scotland was like, fuck you guys, I'm out. Everybody else is all like, let's become fucking pirates. And Charles I was all like, I'm broke and poor now. Then we had the Bishops' War. This happened in 1637. Those who opposed Charles I's religious changes in Scotland, known as Covenanters rose up and defeated Charles I's troops in the Bishops' War. So not only did Scotland say, fuck you, I'm studying my own religion, they also beat the living piss out of the guy who dared to come to their fucking turf and fuck up their shit. How do you feel now, England? I bet you feel really fucking good. You got beat up by a whole bunch of dudes in skirts. Sorry.
I'm not stuck on their turf.
For real. The Batavia shipwreck. In 1929, the Dutch ship Batavia, carrying a valuable cargo and passengers, sank off the coast of western, what is now known today as Australia. So they are also in a mythical land, Australia. So the Batavia was planning a mutiny, and they had a piracy little plan. During the voyage, the ship's under-merchant, Geronimus Cornelius, what a fucking name, Geronimus.
Really?
Yeah, that is Jeronimus, Geronimus. And the man's last name was Cornelius. Conspired with others to mutiny and seize the Batavia.
Was there any upstairs for you? Then no, there was nothing.
For piracy, but the shit sank before anybody could actually do something about it. So a mutiny happened, they ran into the Great Barrier Reef and said, fuck! Hold on, wait? There was a really horrible man named Sir Edwin Sandys. This is like one of the first counts of human trafficking. In 1629, Sir Edward Sandys sent a shipload of approximately 1,500 kidnapped children to England. From England to the Virginia colony. So he sent 1,500 children over here to the United States and was all like, here, lead the way for America. Fashion in the 1620s. In the 1620s, men's clothing saw doublés with hand, leg of mutton sleeves in softer collars becoming fashionable, while women's clothing became simplified with the disappearance of the farthingale. What the fuck is a farthingale?
Not a clue.
I have no clue either.
Let's Google. I don't know if I spelled
Farthingale.
Yep. Hooped petticoat or circular pad of fabric around the hips. Oh, I see. Formerly worn under women's skirts to extend and shape them. So a farthingale is that thing that women wear under their skirts to make their skirts bigger.
Oh, like okay. I know what you're talking about now.
Yes.
I can't believe that, women wear men's clothing nowadays. High heels, that's men's stuff. Makeup, that's men's stuff.
Why not?
Not a lot of people know that. They're all like, oh, that's women's clothing. No, sir. If this was still the 16th, 17th, 18th, and 1900s, well, early 1900s, you would be wearing high heels and a powdered wig to work on top of makeup and a fake fucking mole. Okay? Mm-hmm. You'd probably have lice, too, because of your
color
wig.
For boys. Blue used to be the color for girls.
Huh. Get fucked on, nerds. Okay, let's see. 1552. Oh shit, 1552 was a leap year. Alright, I actually need to go let the doggies out.
Okay.
I will be back.
some information. Hello? What is happening?
Alright, I have a return stream. I'm back. Rose, I'm back.
I see.
Oh, God. My stomach. Whew.
All good?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I know we both yawned at the same time.
Yeah. Oh my god. This day's gonna drag.
Oh, I'm just glad I don't have to be to work in the morning.
Yeah, I would be too. I don't have to be either.
But the good news is today's my
I have
Wednesday.
leftovers. Alright, alright.
Tomorrow will be Thursday, and then Sunday be Friday.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and warm up my leftovers from yesterday.
You better.
Mm-hmm.
I went out. I got some stuffs today.
Ooh.
Got 5 pounds of rice again. Got some mixed vegetables.
Mixed vegetables?
Yep, mixed vegetables. What else did I get? A box of blueberry Eggo waffles. There's also some Tyson chicken patties and cheese because that is going to be breakfast.
Okay.
We also, what else did I get? We got some pre-made grilled chicken strips that, honestly, for $11, there's not that much in that bag.
Right. What time is this meeting at? I think it's at 2.
Quit that fucking yawning shit.
I'm
God
sorry. I
damn
gotta
it.
get another cup of coffee. But I'm like also not trying to drink too much coffee because my colleague is buying coffee for us for the meeting.
I fucking feel that I have no idea where these last 3-4 weeks went because same.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm playing catch up.
For once, I am not playing catch up. Holy shit. And I literally have nothing but catch up. That's all I fucking do.
Pardon?
I don't have a favorite superhero. I'm not into superheroes like that.
Not either.
Said, who's favorite villain though? Doctor Doom. Really, Doctor Doom. Did you know? Honey never spoils. Octopus, well, octopi have 3 hearts. And dolphins sleep with one eye open.
That one I didn't know, but I did know the other ones.
I definitely knew all 3. No number before 1000 contains the letter A. Let that sink in. That's gonna fuck with somebody's day. The Pope cannot be an organ donor. which
Oh.
means that he's a fucking alien. The human circulatory system is more than 60,000 miles long.
Holy shit.
There's 60,000 miles worth of bloods running through you. Sudan has more pyramids than any country in the world. Wrong, it's actually China. There were active volcanoes on the moon when dinosaurs were alive. The
wow.
fuck? A cloud weighs around 1 million tons.
A cloud.
A cloud. So something that literally looks weightless and probably feels weightless is not weightless at all.
It weighs a lot.
It weighs money. Giraffes? They're 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people.
Yeah.
I wonder fucking why.
Hmm.
A lot of people think identical twins have the same fingerprints. No, they don't.
They don't. Not one person has the exact same fingerprints.
Your brain, get this, your brain is consistently eating itself.
Love that.
Alaska is the only US state whose name can be typed using one row of a keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Queen Elizabeth II was a trained mechanic.
Ooh.
The chicken came before the egg.
I like that.
Yeah, it's been answered.
The chicken came before the egg. I don't know. I feel like the egg came before
Nope,
the
you
chicken.
gotta have a chicken before a chicken can lay an egg. God was all like, boom, here's a chicken. And they're all like, oh my god. And he's
how
all
did
like,
the
you were going to shit out an egg. And it shit out an egg.
But how was the first chicken created?
God. God created everything, don't you know? The chicken came before the egg. Did you know that peanuts are used to make dynamite?
Yes.
Dynamite.
I remember hearing something about that.
That one is actually new to me. I'm pretty sure Jeeves probably knew it. His bitch ass ain't even in here. Pussy.
Rude.
Alright, so, oh, my chat moved like somebody had done chatted, but I see no chat.
I don't know.
Alright, a crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. A shrimp's heart is in its head. It is physically impossible for pigs to look up in the sky.
I heard that one, yep.
The sheep sick is believed to be the toughest tongue twister in the English language. I believe it because I can't even say it once.
What is it?
The six sheep's sick.
Can you type it out?
Oh my fucking god, you want me to spell it too?
I mean, you can't just copy and paste.
I'm doing that. Hold on.
I need to see it for myself. Ugh, hold on.
Hardest tongue twister in the world. What the fuck happened to my OBS? congratulations, I have a watermark on my fucking face. So if you thought I didn't know, odds are I fucking know. I hate it. But there's nothing I can do because I can't afford the camera. Alright, chat. More interesting bullshit you did not need to know, but now you do. Did you know that trees can communicate with each other? If you didn't, now you do. Another interesting fact. Get this, get this. Dolphins have names for each other. Dolphins name each other.
Oh. That's sweet.
African buffalo make decisions by voting.
Oh.
This one is commonly known. Bamboo is the world's fastest growing plant.
Yes.
Fully mature in 90 days. It's like 100 foot of bamboo.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bees dance to communicate.
Nice.
There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way galaxy.
Really?
This is going to shock you, but birds are descended from dinosaurs.
Oh, I knew that already. You too.
The blue whale is the largest animal to exist.
Yes.
Did you know forests can make rain?
I'm sorry, what?
Forests can make rain. It's called the biotic pump theory, which is why tropical climates are so rainy. Because apparently trees piss on people.
I do.
Elephants never forget. Sharks were around before the dinosaurs. Dolphins may show signs of empathy. Trees fight back, so if you're ever cutting down a tree and you hear, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," in your ear, it's probably the tree.
Yeah.
Oak trees are sacred. And orcas are actually dolphins? What?
Yes, orcas are dolphins.
They are part of the... I did not know that. Why do they eat... They're cannibalistic dolphins.
Yes, they are.
Are you fucking shitting me? My whole life, I thought these motherfuckers, these big-ass killer whales, was a whale. Turns out they're a fucking mammal. They be out here being dolphins, eating dolphins, and being all like, I'm gonna eat a dolphin and a seal.
Mm-hmm.
Free Willy was really about freeing the dolphins. God damn it, I hate this so much. A day on Venus lasts longer than a year on Venus. What?
Wait, what?
A day on Venus lasts longer than a year on Venus.
How?
Because it rotates so slow.
I guess. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I get it.
Sloths can hold their breaths longer than a dolphin.
Oh, wow.
Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. Dolphins can only hold their breath for about 10.
Jeez. So every 10 minutes, they gotta breathe.
Yes. A man with dyslexia earned 14 college degrees. Benjamin B. Bueller, despite having dyslexia, managed to earn 14 advanced degrees from prestigious universities like Harvard, Stanford, Yale, Oxford, and Cambridge.
Wow. What even?
The Anglo-Zanzibar War was the shortest war ever. It lasted 38 minutes.
Huh. That's funny.
A baby soap triggered a false positive for THC.
A baby soap?
Tiny traces from popular baby soap brands like CVS Nighttime Baby Bath, Johnson & Johnson's Head to Toe Baby Wash, and Vino can actually trigger a false positive for THC. The active ingredient is marijuana.
Oh, wow. Whoops.
And now we go on to what the fuck facts.
Mm-hmm.
Animals that don't lay eggs. Animals that lay eggs don't have belly buttons.
Well, duh.
Boanthropy is a physiological disorder in which people believe they are a cow.
Wait, what?
Boanthropy.
Oh, I thought you said philanthropy.
No.
Wait, that's else.
Philanthropists are usually just cows. Camels have 3 eyelids.
Weird.
There's a McDonald's on every continent except for Antarctica. Mosquitoes are attracted to people who just ate banana.
Oh, wow. Right.
Did you know that Earth has a waistline? It's the equator.
I'm not surprised. Mhm.
The oldest living land animal on Earth is 192-year-old tortoise named Jonathan. I bet he's a ripe old fellow.
Yes.
Everybody knows that the hardest bone to break in the body is the femur.
Yes.
A group of owls is called what, Rose?
Oh my god, I know this. A hoot?
No,
I don't know.
a parliament.
No, a parliament. Shit, I knew that.
The deepest part of the ocean is approximately 3,876 feet below, so down. A silverback gorilla can lift over almost 1,800 pounds. So before you think you're a badass and you want to go get in a fucking fight with a gorilla, just know that the ones with the silverbacks, if they even touched you with their pinky, just flicked you with their fucking pinky, odds are you would be dead.
Mm-hmm.
our brain takes up 2% of our overall weight, but 20% of our energy in the body to function. So the brain takes the most fucking energy out of everything in our body to function.
There are ours that we brought in.
Certain parts of the brain, including the hippocampus, can form new brain cells all throughout life. So there you go. There's that. Your brain's constantly creating new things.
I know you only use like a small percentage of your brain.
No,
Like,
that's a myth.
How is it?
It is. Everybody's all like 10%. No, that's a myth. You use more than that. Do you want to know what psychology means? It's literally spiritual research. That's what it is. That's what psychology is. That's why people want you to get in touch with yourself when you go and see a fucking psychologist.
Mm-hmm.
Neediness is repulsive. Oh?
Oh my god, really?
You're
What kind of
not
nonsense
kind
is this?
because you want to be it. People lie all the time. We feel more than we think. And most people seek emotional support to alleviate their immediate pain rather than particular advice to cure it. All right, we have some universal truths here, people. These are important. Everything is impermanent and changing constantly. Nothing stays the same. So if you're trying to stay the same, do that fucking change. Do it. Just do it. Quit being a bitch and fucking change for the better. This is me, your new fucking life guru.
The
Okay?
only constant in life is change.
Yes. Impermanence leads to suffering, making life imperfect. So, if you think that nothing is forever, just know, nothing is forever, get the fuck over it, and go on with your day. The self is not personal and unchanging. So yourself is not personal and always changing. Your molecular structure always changing. Get out of your fucking head about staying the same person. Very bad for you. Very bad. Get out of your fucking head. Right now. Right fucking now. Get out of your head. I'm in your head. Let me in your head.
My head is a safe space, thank you very much.
You don't want to know what goes inside my head.
You don't want to know what goes inside my head.
Maybe I do.
Bitch.
All right. Here's a few examples of truths. Humans are fucking mortal. For those of you who think humans are immortal and can live forever like Walt Disney, whose head is literally frozen cryogenically under Disney Castle in fucking Florida, no, he will not be coming back to life. That is impossible. Everything in life changes. Make that fucking change stop staying the same. The Earth is 71% water. That is right. It is not 75. Fuck you. The Earth's glaciers are melting. No fucking shit, Sherlock! Okay. Here is something you guys need to live your fucking lives by, even not being an AA. Live by honesty, purity, unselfishness, and love, okay? Those are the 4 absolute truths when it comes to AA, and those should be the 4 absolute truths when it comes to living fucking life. For those of you who are dishonest, impure, selfish as fuck, and hate everything, get your fucking asses out the door. It is 2025. Stop fucking being a fuckwad and become an honest person. Make friends. Okay? It's not that fucking hard. Become a pure person. That doesn't mean go and find religion. It just means don't be a fucktard and ruin people's fucking days. Stop being so fucking selfish. Share with others. Sharing with others is how you create friends. You like friends. You want friends. You don't want to be an incel. Jesus fucking Christ. And love people. Okay? Not only people, but yourself. You have to love yourself before you can love others. Because without loving yourself, you are not truly loving another person for who they are, because you do not love who you are, okay? We need to love each other. And before we love each other, we must love ourselves. Find a way to fucking love yourself, okay? What are things you like to do? Those are things you can love about yourself, okay? Like, if you like playing video games, then you love that aspect about yourself. If you are a toxic piece of shit and you play video games, then you probably shouldn't be playing video games anymore in the first place, because you're a toxic piece of shit. Okay? But cooking is self-love, okay? Going for a walk, enjoying nature, and actually feeling good outside is a form of self-love. Jerking off and crying in the shower every morning is not self-love, okay? There are 7 types of truths, people. The physical truth, historical truth, narrative truth, poetic truth, manufactured truth, judicial truth, and existential fucking truth. Why does my shit keep going off like there's a goddamn message? All right, Rose. I have the questions. Are you ready?
I am now.
What is your biggest fear?
Drowning.
Thunderstorms. What is the strangest...
Being stranded in the middle of the ocean.
Well, everybody's afraid of that. There's actually, like, a phobia for that. There's an actual, like, phobia name, and
thalassophobia.
Yeah, that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have extreme thalassophobia.
Yeah, me too. I also have hydrophobia.
I don't swim in the ocean. I don't swim in lakes. I don't swim in rivers.
I don't swim at all, because I can't swim.
I will have an I can swim in pools. That's fine. But it's like I've had someone try to take me out to Lake Erie and like legit carry me out into the lake, and I had an absolute meltdown.
I bet you did. I would too.
Panic attack.
I would too. It's okay.
Because they thought I was joking.
I don't even do boats. Like, I won't get on a boat or anything. Fuck that shit.
I'm okay with like smaller boat. Like it's weird. Like I can't explain it, I guess, but
What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
the strangest thing I've eaten, probably cow tongue.
Pakistani food. I used to have a
I've had
Pakistani
Nigerian
root.
food too, and it was super spicy.
Pakistani food's just like really basic, but with a whole bunch of spices.
Right.
Who was your first celebrity crush?
My first celebrity crush was probably someone in NSYNC.
I don't even know if I had one. Oh no, I did. Kat Dennings, because big boobs.
Of course.
We're not gonna ask the next one, but what is your worst habit? There was one before the worst habit, but we're not doing that one.
That's fair. My worst habit.
Mine is being a fucking asshole.
I have a terrible, like, lip and cheek biting habit.
I do too. But my worst habit is being a fucking asshole. It could be my best habit too. I don't know. I don't know yet.
That's true. That's very true. Like, when you need to be at certain times,
Ooh.
absolutely.
I'm tired of having to be an asshole all the time to people I care about because it's not fucking needed. They're just doing this shit to get a ruse out of me now.
Yep, exactly.
Have you ever lied to get out of a bad date? No, I've never been on a date.
Yeah. Without shame, yes.
Well, yeah, I bet it's a lot different for girls than what it is for guys.
For sure.
Have you ever had an imaginary friend? I don't have an imaginary friend. I have multiple personality disorder, and my alternate personality's name is Rocky. Rocky's a piece of fucking shit. Rocky put a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a fucking VCR once.
Oops. Lean. What about my food? I gotta find something to warm it up in because it's in styrofoam.
Alright. Chat, here's another thing you should always fucking keep in mind. Your life does not depend on what you see, but on how you see it. Meaning, it's easy to live under, like, pity for other people and to find excuses and say that that's how things work. You have to learn to build those little broken pieces up of ourselves and become better as a whole, okay? I'm not just here spitting truths about me being an asshole and saying it in a tone that probably fucking drives people away. I do care about people coming in and actually learning shit, which is why we have this segment once a week now that is going to be weird informational facts that you did not fucking need to know, but clearly you did because you're honestly a fucking asshole too. I keep looking at myself on fucking OBS instead of down at my camera, and I gotta pee.
Okay, sorry about that. Do it.
Something funny happened last night. Like, really funny. While at work. So, I'm working. Guy comes up to the checkup line, and I'll ask him how he's doing, and he's kind of got, like, a low voice, so it was, really low. And he said, I'm doing, I guess, sir. I mean, ma'am. And I look him dead in the eyes and go, I'm a guy. Oh, I couldn't tell because of your long hair and glasses. The fuck you mean, bitch? You're lucky we weren't out in the fucking parking lot. I would have decked your old fucking ass in the face.
Oops. Yeah, nice.
Like, it honestly did piss me off last night. The only thing that pissed me off last night was that.
Yeah. I don't even care at this point. Sir, ma'am, I don't care. Call me Bob for all I care.
I'm like, the only time I really actually sound like a woman is when I am on the phone, because I talk extremely fast and I'm usually more high-pitched on a phone. Like, even on stream, you can tell I'm a guy. On a phone call, oh, hell no. Like, an actual phone call, I sound like a woman. I sound like my mother. Which is why people have thought I have literally had conversations with myself where I am speaking and my mom is speaking. They've been all like, dude, how do you do that? How do I do what? They're all like, speak twice at once. I'm like, dude, that was my mom. You two sound the same. I fucking know. Trust me.
My grandmother used to be mistaken for a man over the phone all the time. Because, I mean, she was such a heavy smoker.
She sounded like this, didn't she?
She did.
Like we smoked 4 packs of Marlboro Reds a day and then switched over to Marlboro Lights.
No, they were Virginia Slims.
Oh, gross. Vagina slimes. Those cigarettes have officially gotten smaller than what they were because the boxes we have at work are only like an inch by an inch. Like, they used to be like a couple inches across and like 30 fucking cigarettes in that bitch. Now it's just some fucking tiny little box thing.
Right.
That costs like $12 a pack. And then there's me. If I want to kill my lungs, I am buying a cheap cigarette that tastes good. Which I have finally found a cheap cigarette that tastes good. Everybody's all like, Eagle 20s are amazing! No, the fuck they're not, okay? If anything, I am smoking a fucking Montego red, and it's gonna be 100 because fuck my lungs.
You don't need it.
I know I don't, but working where I work is needed because I can't smoke weed at work.
I can't either.
I wish I fucking could.
I know, me too.
I wish I worked at a place that was THC friendly because I'd be smoking at work all the time going, how you guys doing today? I can actually function now.
Well, I know them feels. Sorry, I'm eating food.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
I love country fried steak.
Me too.
So delicious. chats are blowing up. I don't like it. Hmm.
Fuck off, phone. Alright, here we go, chat. We are going to be listing off some more funny, true
Sick,
facts.
sick, sheeps, six, sheeps, sick. I
Yeah.
see now. Okay.
Yeah. You see that tongue twister? That's the hardest tongue twister in the English language.
Pardon.
That was the second hardest tongue twister in the English language. Alright, everybody should know this one, but the official animal of Scotland is the unicorn. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Scotland's national animal is a unicorn.
Make believe.
Australia is wider than the moon.
Oh wow. I got a fun fact.
Ooh.
Shit, I had it. Hold on. Wait for it. Not Ohio. The U.S. is one of the only countries that does not have an official language.
Huh.
Like how Spain's
Interesting.
official language is Spanish, France's official language is French. Yeah, we don't have an official language. So when people come up to you and like if you're bilingual and you're talking to your friend in whatever language and someone comes up to you and be like, this is America, we speak English, just hit them with that fact. Like, hey, the US doesn't have an official language.
Then they'll try to get into a fight with me, and I don't really want to do that, because if they try to get into a fight with me,
I'll
I'm
do
gonna
it.
beat their fucking ass to a bloody pulp.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm ready for a fight.
Here is another interesting, funny, weird, true fact. A chef's hat traditionally has 100 pleats. If you do not know what a pleat is, a pleat is... Okay. A pleat is basically stuff pulled together like, kilts. Kilts
like a
are
type of
pleated.
fold?
Yes, it is a type of fold.
Yeah.
This is for people who do
pleated.
not know what pleated things are. Pleat is a fold primarily found in kilts.
Most girls' skirts for
Pleated
like
skirts.
schools that
yes.
have that their skirts, most of their skirts are pleated.
That's a false pleat though, because an actual pleat you have to do yourself.
Right.
Which is why women stole that from men in kilts. Avocados are fruits, not vegetables.
Yep.
A
I
pit
actually
is a
saw that
seed.
Yes, the pit is a seed. I saw that on Sesame Street. They said that it's a fruit.
Bananas are slightly radioactive because potassium is radioactive. Okay? Now you know. So every time you stick that banana in your hoo-ha because you're fucking mentally disturbed, just know that you're sticking literally metal in there. Radioactive metal in your hoo-ha.
Oh, and so I don't know if you've seen like the videos of people taking magnets to like baby snacks and things like that. So this is why people are really damn dense, because that's the iron that your body needs.
Yeah, people are dumb.
So they're trying to pull all this shit on TikTok, YouTube, whatever. They take a magnet to baby snacks and they're like, oh my God, look at these metal shards. Like, bitch, that's iron.
It's not metal
That is the
shavings.
iron that your child
I want to
needs.
see him do that to like an iron pill and then just watch the pill disintegrate. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, all the metal shavings.
Right. Just like copper is good for our bodies.
I get it, B. You are here. I seen. Hello. Hi.
That's why people get copper tubs. Trying to think there's something else. There's another metal that's good for you. I think it's magnesium.
Yes, magnesium
ya.
is good for you. Potassium is good for
Magnesium is
you.
good for anxiety.
I don't know. I'm constantly anxious. All right, on to the next fun fact. A group of hyenas is called a cackle
A cackle, yes.
because they are constantly fucking cackling. Everybody
Group
should
of
know that
cousins is Congress.
everybody should know that a baby kangaroo is called a joey. Okay, if you don't,
Joey.
get on the fucking National Geographics and fucking learn.
Joey. Oh my
Just
God.
like fingerprints, everybody's tongue has a unique print as well.
Speaking of babies in Australia, since we're talking about Joeys, did you see what Robert Irwin is doing now?
I have not seen what Baby Bob is doing. Last I seen, he fixed up his
Months
dad's old
ago.
dirt bike and was riding that around the zoo like his dad did.
Ooh, he's making spicy content.
Oh,
It's
see, I wouldn't
I'm like, I
mind
can't
seeing
watch
that
it.
from
I can't watch it.
from
Okay,
Bindi.
Irwin, I can't watch it. How you gonna do that to me, Robbie?
It's Bob, not
You
Robbie.
missed it.
It's Bob. It's Baby Bob. Did you know that an ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain? Just one eye is bigger than its brain.
Not surprised. If you see skunks and rabbits stomp at you, it's a bad thing. It is a sign of disapproval.
That's why Thumper's always thumping at Bambi. Constantly fucking disapproved.
Yes. But they thump with their front paws. Or maybe they do it with their back, I'm not sure.
A dozen
But they do
is
thug.
a quantity that contains 12 things. When on the other hand, a gross is a container that contains 12 dozen.
Interesting. And then
There-
a baker's dozen is 13.
Yes, a baker's dozen is 13. An ice cube takes up 9% more volume than the water used to make it itself.
Yes, because ice cubes expand when you put them in the freezer.
Yes, they do.
Or water expands
Water
when
expands.
they're being frozen. Yes.
Cats sleep an average of 15 hours a day. And that's just household feline. Lions sleep,
It's the same
male lions sleep
20 hours.
23 hours a day.
Mhm.
Motherfuckers are up for literally 1 hour a day and are all like, yep, I'm going back to bed. Fuck you. Yes, it is. It is also 1 day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus, okay? We've already been over all the Venus stuff. Alright, a lightning strike can reach a temperature of 54,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Holy shit.
That's why it liquefies concrete, asphalt, stuff like that when it strikes
Yeah.
it.
Makes sense.
Human teeth are the only part of your body that cannot heal themselves.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The longest English word is 189,819 letters long. What the fuck?
What even is that word? Slugs have 4 noses?
The average person will spend about 25,000 hours sleeping in their lifetime. So people who are depressed, that's about 50,000 hours.
Yes.
Lemons float in water, but limes sink.
Weird.
Well, you gotta think, a lime is more dense than what a lemon is. Lemon's way less than limes. And it's fucking weird because limes are smaller than lemons.
Right, they look small, yeah.
A group of swans is called a bunch. So if you say that's a bunch of swans, you are using the correct terminology. A sneeze travels upwards to 100 miles an hour. And there is a common misconception and or myth that if you have your eyes open when you sneeze, which is not physically impossible, that they will pop out of your head. No, they won't. You're fucking dumb. Stop believing the bullshit that your teachers said to you to make you stop trying to open your eyes while you sneeze. I sneeze with my eyes open all the fucking time. And I don't know, metal. The human heart beats roughly around 100,000 times a day. If you have an irregulated ticker, well, it's probably fucking more. Okay, here we go. Here's a weird animal fact. Some horned lizards can squirt blood from their eyes as a defense mechanism, aiming and controlling the stream of blood. Oh, I am getting a phone call. Hold up. Hello? This is? Alright. Well, I just set up a job interview. Can anybody hear me? Can you guys hear me now? I set up a job interview. I have to pee. But I set up a job interview. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Alright, and then we'll click a button over here. Alright, stream. I'm feeling like a nap today before work, so I'm gonna go take a nappy poo and, well, who knows if I'll be back later today or not after work. Definitely not me. And I have to find a ride for the interview and start setting up a ride. Hopefully, it's gonna be at Meijer. Hopefully. So a place where I make more than $12.48 an hour. And it would be playing with food again. It wouldn't be actual retail, it'd just be customer service and food. Which is nice for once. So, stream, I'm going to end you. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, stream. I'm hoping it goes well, too. I definitely deserve it. But, anywho, stream, y'all have a nice day. I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Peace.